Wishing you good health. This will be a very interesting video.
Now everyone is talking about how interceptor drones are shooting down Shaheds, drones of various enemy unmanned aerial vehicle modifications. So today we will be reviewing interceptor drones of a specific brand. General Chereshnya, let's go.
With me now is Yevhen, a representative of the company General Chereshnya.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Jen. Tell us what you will be showing us today.
And today we want to present quite a wide range of our drones, starting with our interceptors, which are essentially our flagship units, whose task is to work and shoot down enemy wings. Also, one of our latest flagship products is our Anti-Shahed drone, General Chereshnya Buret, which already has dozens of confirmed Shahed kills. We will also be showing and presenting our fiber-optic drones with different reels and different frames. These are the 10s, 15s, and also our digital call station, General Chereshnya Air.
Just say it. Why are you called General Chereshnya?
That's quite an interesting story because the founders of our company are originally from Zaporizhzhia, and Zaporizhzhia and Melitopol are famous for their cherries. And when the full-scale invasion began and Melitopol was occupied, the guys were passing on information for sabotage and pranking the Russians. They posed as General Chereshnya to gather information useful for planning sabotage operations. Actually, they were inspired by this story, inspired by this moment, and took the name General Chereshnya.
Alright, and I know that according to Delta, you are ranked first in terms of hitting Shaheds and cruise missiles.
Yes, that's true. For about half a year now, we've been one of the leaders in Delta, specifically in hitting enemy reconnaissance cruise missiles. This is thanks to our drones, General Chereshnya Air, which has essentially become our flagship. And today we'll also show an updated version of these drones, the Airspeed. Basically, it's a drone capable of reaching speeds up to 220 kilometers per hour, which is critically important for the guys now, since enemy drones are becoming faster and more maneuverable. That's why we need exactly this kind of small drone on an 8-inch frame, which will be able to intercept them.
Tell me, are most of the orders coming from the government, directly from brigades or from volunteer groups?
We are now working directly with more than 137 brigades, and a lot of orders come specifically from the brigades. There are also orders from the government. Our representatives are always present, some in Sloviansk, some near Pokrovsky, and others in the Zaporizhzhia direction. Because it's important for us to communicate with the pilots, to communicate with representatives of the drone forces in order to understand what their current needs are and what difficulties they are facing right now. In order to receive this information, and based on it, we need to develop our drones, first and foremost relying on the needs and requests of the pilots, right here and right now.
Yes, I understand, but the brigade is here, the drone is there, and a drone costs $1,500 to $2,000 to stand against a Shahed. Well, as for the brigades, I don't know how much money is involved here. The brigades pay either with volunteer funds or with their own money. Just for the statistics, so people understand, because when we do fundraisers, they say let the government pay for it. So I want to ask, does the government give money to the brigades, or is it mostly from people like Sternenko and others? I want to ask, does the government give money to the brigades?
It's mostly government money. These are programs like Yebeli, Defense, MIA, and direct contracts.
Chereshnya is a kind of box with merch. There's a lot of different stuff here. I'll show a bit. Here we have a hoodie, a t-shirt, a thermos, socks, patches, and some small things. There's a lot of different stuff here. So now I'll ask a question, and whoever answers it most correctly will get this prize. All answers must be written in the comments under this video from one account. Only one answer, just numbers. Keep it clean. So the question is, how many officially confirmed targets, meaning enemy drones, have been shot down by drones of this particular brand? General Chereshnya? 3 days after the video is released, we will announce who answered most accurately, and that person will receive this prize.
One of our drones, which is very well known, especially among the air defense units, is General Chereshnya Air. For about half a year, it has been performing its job perfectly. But since the enemy is not standing still and the pilots kept asking us to increase its speed and maneuverability as they say you made it, we asked for it. This is our new product, General Chereshnya Airspeed. It's an anti-aircraft interceptor drone built on the 8th frame. Why exactly the 8th? Because enemy wings are becoming more maneuverable and pilots need a machine that can be even more maneuverable to catch up with them. That's the reason. Its advantage is its speed, up to 220 km/h, which at the moment basically allows it to destroy almost all enemy wings. Arlans, Merlins, Supercams and so on. It already has hundreds of confirmed hits to its name. That's just in the last month? It's built on the DJI digital system and you can perfectly install WalkSnail as well. It works together with our ground station General Chereshnya AIR, which is also based on DJI. So what's the difference? Its advantage is that the field of view is 75 by 30, which basically allows you to comfortably control the drone. There is also a 360-degree rotating mechanism that is controlled from the remote, plus a case that makes operating this station as simple as possible, so even a person with minimal skills can easily master it. This is our General Chereshnya optics based on the 13th frame and with a 15 km reel. So this is our fiber-optic drone. Overall, according to statistics, in the last 4 months, more than 82% of our combat drones actually reach the point of striking enemy targets. We make everything ourselves, we wind the fiber ourselves, we also fully manufacture the drone ourselves. We can equip it with fiber for the 10th frame, 13th frame, and also the 15th frame. The reels can range from 15 to 50 km. So we can do everything according to the customer's request. We can equip different drones with different reels. One of the main advantages is that we do everything ourselves at a single production site. Each reel is individually tested and checked before shipping. So that all the pilot needs to do is take out the drone, equip it with the reel, and it's immediately ready for use. Right now, one of the main tasks of our country, and first of all our air defense, is to fight against Shaheds, which are currently causing a lot of damage to our country and our infrastructure. To make the fight more effective, General Chereshnya introduced his version of the Anti-Shahed system. Bullet is a device capable of striking Shaheds within a radius of 25-19 miles. It is capable of reaching speeds of up to 330 kilometers per hour. At that speed, it can fly for up to 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and at its cruising speed, which is over 200 kilometers per hour, it can stay in the air for more than 35 minutes. Also, one of its main advantages is the ability to use both analog and digital video communication. One of the key features it has now is that it operates based on sign ring communication. And we are also finishing the integration of ArduPilot so that it will be even easier for our pilots to hit Shaheds. Another main advantage is that we can make a lot of them very, very quickly. This is essentially one of our main advantages right now. We can produce quickly and we can customize our drones. That is, first of all, we listen to the unit, what they need, what type of communication they need, what type of video they need. We listen to the pilot, we listen to the customer, and already, completely according to their order, within 7 to 10 days we are ready to manufacture hundreds of these units and supply them to the units.
So now, which drone are we going to fly?
General Chereshnya Airspeed?
Airspeed, yes.
Airspeed, yes. Stationary?
Stationary.
You can't see here what you're doing, Wow.
How the fuck do you steer?
How do you steer? Where's the brake?
No, well, officially it's fast.
Go in for the kill. Holy shit!
shit. A little more, come on, come on, come on. Nice one, Chereshnya. Tell me, we were just flying, but my gut feeling doesn't see this, man. What is this?
This is absolutely normal because this drone has a DJI video system, meaning a digital video system, and the detector mainly intercepts analog signals. That's basically the whole secret.
Yeah, well, I guess the enemy has the same kind of system too.
Yes, they also use similar digital systems.
So, if you have a gut feeling, trust it. Don't relax too much because it doesn't show everything, but that's how it is. Well, thank you for telling us that there is such a system against drones, against Shaheds, against different wings. And most importantly, everything is made in Ukraine. Well, we continue to defend our country, and we will definitely win because we are invincible. Glory to Ukraine, glory to the armed forces of Ukraine, glory to the volunteers.
And Putin is a Gandor.